Warning and this is now true my first one in Florida. How to but it's Snowman Sportsnet and we're going to start right now.
The following is a presentation of Snowman Sportsnet.
Across the nation, welcome you to and this edition of Columbus East Olympians baseball. Tonight, it's the Woodmen of Greenwood, and they'll try to game losing streak, losing to Madison the last time they 8-1, and that came to on Wednesday. It was Wednesday in Madison. Last time the Olympians split against Florida Central. They won the first game 6-3, and unfortunately the second game, and that started the four-game losing streak. Here inside the press box, we need to play. We're going to get some baseball after this.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
In the right field, number 25, Kaden Arnholtz. At first base in 96, number 40, Maj Asher. At second base, number 4, A.J. Tyndall. In center field, number 7, Marcus Wilkinson. And playing third base, number 6, Drew Lewis. Your head coach for the Olympians is Sean Grass. And that is your Columbus East Olympians. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts in our country by everyone removing their caps, and if able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart and face the flag as we proudly play our national anthem.
All right, we're ready for some Olympians baseball. Here is View. Thank you for joining us. Here is first for Greenwood, leading off is the center fielder Ethan King. Batting second is the shortstop Eli Mason. Batting third is the fielder Jalen Pierce. German bats close. He's at third base. Sam Thompson bats fifth. He's at first base. Nick Pruitt bats sixth. He's in left field. Parker bats seventh. He's the pitcher and the DH. 20 bats eighth, and he'll catch. And Maverick Pauly bats ninth. He's at second base. Through the King, Mason, Pierce, Ortman, Thompson, Pruitt, John, pitcher and DH. E20 and Pauly. Left to right field. Defensive for the East in Marcus Wilkinson and center, Kid in right. Round the horn, 51st, Drew Roden is at third, Jackson Watkins at short. At second base is AJ Taylor, and the big action is first. Look, he kicks the pitch of the Jodi Express, J.D. Roden. Olympians dressed in white tops, white bottoms, white numbers trimmed in orange. The Greenwood Woodmen go green tops and bottoms, gold numbers, gold stripes, and first in white. Rugby getting the start this evening. We were supposed to pitch at 5:30, but ran into a little problem. Then, of course, my first broadcast ran into a tornado issue. So we'll wait for some baseball right now. Ethan King will get things started. As he will head for the left-handed batter's box. So we got everything figured out. We're ready to go. It'll be a lefty versus lefty matchup that will begin the game. Roden gets his sign from Warren. Works for third base side of the rubber. He'll rock from the one. Swinging it right to the right side. So E4 is going at home with us, and that's the first batter of the game.
For Eli Mason.
And now Mason steps to the plate. Jacob Pierce is next with Joe in the hole. Roden works from the stretch. Away first is King. And the pitch. Swinging a foul for strike one. Double one strike. If you're joining us late, Ethan King reached on an edge. off his glove. The 0-1. Fastball inside, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, strike to count. Here in the top of the first, we're just getting started as Rory comes set first base side of the rubber. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a foul on the backstop. And the count is now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner reported first in the form of Ethan King, who reached on an error. Just getting started from Olympian Field here in Columbus, Indiana. And a step off and a throw to first. They'll check on King, and he's back safely. One ball, 2 strikes. J.D. Roder is set. Looks at first. The pitch. Good stop by Warren behind the plate. And that will even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Let's see if Ethan King is going. He is not. Throw to first. Runner just gets back safely. Two and two the count. Nobody out. Runner at first. King off to a big lead. Asher playing off the bag. He does not go. It's outside. And the count's now full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch with the runner going. And that is ball 4.
Left to your left.
So an error and walk begins the ball game. And upsets Jaden Pierce. Now the umpires will have a conference. Currently, we have runners at first and second. Their conference is over. The battery conference is over. And we're up to Jaden Pierce.
31, Jaden Pierce.
2 on, nobody at the top of the first. Just getting started from Columbus, Indiana. Glad you're with us. J.D. Roder in a jam to start the game. Roder looks at second. Looks back there again. The pitch on the way. It's 1 for ball 1. One ball, strikes. Nobody. 2 runners aboard. Here in the top of the first. Roder comes second. Looks at second. The pitch. A swing and a foul to the right. And the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners first and second. Nobody. Here in the top of the first. Greenwood looking to do some damage. 1-1 the count. The pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Roder comes set. Looks at second again, and the pitch on the way. A swing and
And now that brings the plate, the third baseman, number 7.
there's Jodi, the cleanup hitter. And the third baseman, Joey Ortman. One out, top of the first, 2 runners aboard. Loaded from the stretch. And the pitch. High. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, top of the first, 2 runners aboard. Ethan King reached over here, and Eli Mason walked. Jaden Pitts lined out to left, and we're down to Joe Ortman in the order, and that's where we stand so far. The 1-0 pitch. Inside corner missed, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out, 2 on top of the first. Double glance to second, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and miss on a fastball. The count's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the first, 2, no score. They got it! Yeah! So, 6. And now there's a run on base. Two and 1 to count. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, missed it, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. 2 out, a runner at first in the form of Eli Mason. And the 3-1 pitch. High for second walk of the inning. That'll bring Sam Thompson to the plate.
And that brings to the plate the first baseman, number 11, Sam Thompson.
Sam Thompson up with 2 on and 2 out. Roeder looks at second, the pitch. Swing a bouncing ball to third, foul for strike 1. One strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, strike, and the count's 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the first, 2 on. Roeder trying to wiggle up the jam. He's helped himself with a pickoff. The 0-2. Inside and low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blake Hammock is here. The Real Goons TV is here in honor of Darian Hopkins. Jeffrey is here with us. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Roeder looks at second, the pitch on the way. And it's a good stop by Warren behind the plate. That'll even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of, top of the first. Beg your pardon. Still a little rusty, but I'm getting it together. Roeder sets, and the 2-2. Swinging a poke job foul, first base side into the Greenwood dugout. Daniel Berry is with us as well. Says happy Friday, Snowman. Thank you very much. If you like what you see and what you hear, you can support us with a super chat or a Cash App donation to help this channel grow and our new channel as well. 2-2. The pitch on the way. Curveball And the count's full 3-2, and now the runners will be in motion. Sam Thompson, the right-handed batter, versus Drew Roder, the left-handed pitcher. J.D. Roder, the left-handed pitcher. Dadgum, I'm slipping. A look to second. The payoff pitch with the runners going, and it's high at 1-4. Third walk of the inning by J.D. Roder.
And that brings the place. Left fielder number 1, Nicholas Pruitt.
Here's Nick Pruitt. An error, a walk, a line out, and then 2 walks, and we're up to date. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the top of the first. The pitch. Swing and the count's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down, top of the first. JD sets, looks at second, and the 0-1 pitch. Inside, nearly clipped him, counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Fans getting excited. I want to see JD wiggle out of this. 1-1 pitch. Curveball outside, 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Roder sets at the belt, and the 2-1 pitch. High and 1, 3-1.
All right, right here, battle back. Battle back.
Roder takes a second and walks around the mound.
Hey, don't fall off. Don't fall off here. Let's go. You got it.
You got 2 out, you got the bases loaded, and you got J.D. Roder trying to wiggle out of a jam. 3-1 with 2 down. And the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a tapper foul to the plate. I got a piece of the bat. Counts full 3-2, and all the trains will be running. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 down. After this pitch, Roder will work from the stretch, first base side of the rubber. Looking in at Nick Pruitt. The payoff pitch on the way. The runner's good. Swing! No runs. 1 in, and the bases are left full. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Greenwood Woodmen nothing, and your Columbus East Olympians coming to bat on Snowman Sportsnet. Here we go to the. I did it again. Here we go to the bottom of the first. Here's the Olympians lineup. Leading off is the pitcher and DH J.D. Roder. Jackson Watkins bats second at shortstop. Eli Tyndall bats third. He's in left field. Logan Warren bats fourth. He's behind the plate. Caton Anholt is in right field. He'll bat fifth. Beige Asher. Oh, boy, I'm slipping. Bats sixth. He's at first base. A.J. Tyndall bats seventh. He's at second base. Marcus Wilkinson bats eighth. He's in center field. And Drew Roder bats ninth. He is at third base. Through the lineup again. Rodert, Watkins, Tyndall, Warren, Arnholt, Asher, Tyndall, Wilkinson, and Rodert. Pruitt, King, and Pierce left to right in the outfield. Around the horn, third to first is Ortman, Mason, Pauly, and Thompson. Ituarte will catch Jabot. And there are your lineups for the bottom of the first inning. Jabot, the right-hander. Finishing up his warm-up tosses. There goes the ball down to second, and we're ready to get down to business.
Once again, the plate, the pitcher, number 1, J.D. Rodert.
J.D. Rodert will start things off. And I mispronounced Jarbo. That's why I wrote it down wrong, too. Jarbo is the starting pitcher. From the windup, the pitch. Fastball high, ball 1. I told y'all I was rusty, but getting it together. 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Jarbo, the pitch. Fastball. Strike call. And the count's even 1-1. One ball, one strike, the count. The pitch on the way. Way outside, 2-1. We'll check in with the Fanatics feedback zone each inning. And we'll read your comments on the air. 2 balls, a strike to J.D. Rodert. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a shot foul on a play to the left. And the count goes even at 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the first. Jarbo works first base side of the rubber. From the windup, the pitch. Way outside, the count goes full 3-2. Last time we were here in the second game against Floyd Central, the Olympians had a lot of chances, but couldn't push any run across. The payoff pitch. That's ball 4, and Rodert will trot to first.
Now that brings to the plate the shortstop, number 2.
And here is Jackson Watkins. He'll hit for the left-handed batter's box. Tyndall, the left fielder, would be next. With the cleanup hitter, Logan Warren would be in the hole. Jarbo looks at first. And the pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Swinging a smash to short, but this may turn 2. There's 1. Double clutch. Return to first is not in time. So if Rodert is forced, 6-4 on that.
And that brings to the plate for the Olympians, number 11.
And here's Eli Tyndall. Watkins on with a fielder's choice. Eli Tyndall, the left fielder, heads to the plate. Now he's in the right-handed batter's box. One of the batters that's overdue. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. Logan Warren, the catcher, would be next. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the first with no score. And the 1-0, a swing and a smash up the middle. Second baseman has it, steps on the back for 1. Return to first was in time. 4-3 double play, inning over. A lead of 1 produces nothing. We go to the second, no score. Snowman Sportsnet and WJKS.
dang it. Ah, good. What the? Uh-oh. I know what I forgot. Right. No, I'm on. I should be. Why am I not on? What's going on here? I said it too. What the heck's going on here? What the? Okay, Victor's in.
Top of the second inning, and it's 0-1. That's the count on Parker Jumbo. The 0-1 is a curveball outside. The count's even 1-1. For coming back late. Thought we ran into a technical difficulty here. Turns out everything is working. Victor Locke is with us from Chicago. 1 ball, 1 strike. The kick and the pitch. Fastball outside. 2-1.
Bring it in, bring it in.
Two balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a tapper foul first base side. And the count's now even at 2-2. I'm going to have to take the score bug down because my brain is going in 100 different directions. We'll get it figured out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Rodert steps off the rubber. 2-2 the count. The kick and the pitch. A swing. Struck him out. 1 down in the second.
And now that brings to the plate number 36, Ever Ituarte.
Ever Ituarte, the catcher, the 8th place hitter, now stands in. Rodert's pitch. Curveball missed. Oh, gave it to him. Gave him a strike. 0-1. Very late call by the home plate umpire. 9th place hitter Maverick Pauly would be next. The 0-1. Blow it inside. The count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll give some shout outs each inning, and we may even do a little trivia. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The pitch on the way. Swinging a foul. The count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes the count with 1 down. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball toward right. Under it is Arnhold, and it drops in for a base hit. Arnhold is able to get to it, and that's the first hit of the ball game for either team. One out, 1 on to the 9th place hitter at Maverick Pauly.
25, Waveland Goodrich. Now running.
Waveland Goodrich will run at first.
Pauly now batting for the Woodmen.
Maverick Pauly to the plate. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the second, no score.
Thanks a lot.
A look to first, and the pitch. Low it inside, and it gets away from Warren. And the runner will stop at second. And that's ball one. One ball, no strikes. And Rodit's hat fell off. He's still on the rubber. Next one, wide, 2. It is very windy here this evening. Our first pitch temperature was 82 degrees. But now there's clouds over Olympians Field. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out in the second. The pitch. Swing a pop-up. Right side. Asher drifts into foul territory. It's coming back the other way. Ay. I mentioned the wind, and that happens. Now we're back to the top of the order, and Ethan King, who reached on an error, and then reached on an error, stole second, and was picked off.
Now that brings to the plate the center fielder, number 21, Ethan King.
Ethan King to the plate. 1 out and a pair of runners aboard. They're at the corners. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop, and the count's 0-1.
It is. Yeah.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. Runner takes off for second. They throw through. And it's a stolen base for Maverick Pauly. Now you get 2 in scoring position, and you take the double play out of the equation. One ball, 1 strike. Lefty versus lefty. A look to second. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Tendo up with it to toss to first. In time, run home. 1-0 Woodmen on the RBI ground out from Ethan King. Over to third is Pauly. That'll bring Eli Mason to the plate.
And now that brings to the plate number 4, Eli Mason.
You know what? I had a comment just came in. Here's the pitch. Fastball high, ball 1. Hey, Katya Gordieva, no one likes a liar. And since you lied on me, I'm still here. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1 out. One of my moms, please get him out of the chat. I know who this is.
Let's go, JD. Battle back, kid. Battle back.
I would say a few things, but I'm calling a baseball game. Unlike that guy who loves trying to ruin people's lives. The 2-0, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Three and 0 the count. The pitch on the way is a strike. I beg your pardon. 3-1. Three and 1 the count. The 3-1 pitch. Swing a ground ball past the pitcher to short. Watkins, it goes through his hand. Other run scores. It's 2-0. So the second inning of the night.
Hey, let's go.
On the Olympians, courtesy of Jackson Watkins, allows the second run to score. That's who I thought it was. So long, chum. There. That's that. Now we have a conference on the mound. And you know something? This guy wants to spread the untrue rumor about me that I was touching two girls inappropriately at Michigan City High School up in Michigan City, and every student there defended me. He fails to mention that. I'll talk about that throughout the course of the evening. 2-0 Woodmen in their second, and the pitch is swung and popped up into left field. That's Trump coming in, going out to Watkins, and coming in to make the catch. It's two in the inning and one left. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Woodmen on Snowman Sportsnet.
I'm still here. I'm not packing up. I'm not leaving.
To the bottom of the second we go. It is Greenwood 2, Columbus East nothing.
That brings the plate, number 22, Logan
And
Warren.
Logan Warren. I keep wanting to say Watkins because of Jackson Watkins instead of Logan Warren. Logan Warren will lead things off here in the bottom of the second. Jarbeau from the windup delivers. Swinging a shot foul out to the right. And the count's 0-1. One strike to count. Jarbeau works first base side of the rubber. The windup and the pitch. Outside, 2-0. 1-1, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Jarbeau was ready, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Warren's gone, 1 out in the second.
And that brings to the plate.
And that'll bring Caden Onhoot to the plate. And yes, I said it the way you heard it. Caden Onhoot. I'm having fun again doing baseball, and I love it. From the windup, the first pitch is outside, ball 1. Want to know the count? 1 down, 2-0 Greenwood here in the bottom of the second. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Bottom of the second. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball inside. Oh, called it a strike, and it's 1-2. Ay, ay, ay. 1-2 the count. 1 down. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Arnhold heads toward first. drop third strike. And with one out and a runner report, that'll bring the big fella, Bige Asher, to the plate.
Now that brings to the plate number 40, Bige Asher.
I want to find the title of that song, because that's one of the old school songs that I don't know yet. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Now, there's a person in this lineup that is overdue. He is standing at the plate right now. The big fella made a great play on Saturday against Floyd Central. The 0-1. Runner takes off. He'll make it to second with a stolen base with no throw. So Arnold's at second in scoring position with one out and Bige Asher at the plate. The pitch on the way. The runner takes off. Heads to third. Now there's two down in the inning. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Parker Chabot from the windup delivers. And it's inside off the plate. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the second. No score. 2-0 Greenwood. From the windup, the pitch. That's way outside. The count's now full. 3-0. 3-2. Ay. I can't tell you guys how many times I've slipped. Even in the dress rehearsals I've done. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now it calls time as a wasp was headed his way. Kind of reminds me of when Bo Jackson was at the plate against Seattle and Embiid came after him. Chabot is ready. The payoff pitch. Draws a walk.
Now that brings to the plate.
And that'll bring A.J. Tyndall to the plate.
A.J. Tyndall.
Here's the first pitch to Tyndall. It bounces in front of the plate for ball 1. Wind is still blowing to the right. 1-0 the count. The pitch on the way. Fastball strike, and the count's even 1-1. And this wind is fierce. It's been howling all day. Good thing it was 80-plus degrees during the afternoon. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul, and the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Chabot wants his catcher to go through the signs again. A look to first. The big fella out to a lead. And they'll throw over there to check on him, and he's back safely. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Way inside. It hit him. So now Tyndall trots to first. And here is Marcus Wilkinson, who is way overdue.
And now that brings to the plate Number 7, Marcus Wilkinson.
Marcus, find the hole.
Marcus Wilkinson hits for the right-handed batter's box. And we're ready to get back to work. Here's the pitch. That's inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 down, 2 on. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Greenwood. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Right in front of us, and the count's even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down, 2 on. Bottom of the second, as the Olympians look to tie this thing up. The 1-1. So back-to-back hit by pitches, and Wilkinson's aboard. And now, with 2 out, the bases are full with Drew Rodert at the plate.
Now, batting for Olympians, number 6, Drew Rodert.
And this will bring a conference to the mound. So after a caught stealing at third, a walk, and then 2 hit batsmen have loaded the bases with 2 out. Here in the bottom of the second, 2-0 in favor of Greenwood. While we have a moment, we want to tell you that the next time we will be with you is Tuesday night for some more baseball.
Once again, that brings the plate number 6, Drew Rodert.
Drew Rodert to the plate, the 9th place hitter. You would love to get a couple of runs in and flip this order back to the top for J.D. Rodert. But you got to get this first. 2-0 Woodmen, and now Jabot steps off. The first one bounces in front of the plate for ball 1. Jabot will pitch off the stretch. Bases loaded, 2 down. Olympians trying to fight back. The 1-0. That is low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Here we go. Be smart, 6. Be smart.
2 balls, no strikes. Next time we'll be with you will be Tuesday at 5:30 against Jennings County. 5:15 for the pregame show. The 2-0 pitch. That's way outside, and here comes action to the plate. And it's home! The other one is moving, and now it's 2. Good hustle by Asher to get to the plate. 3 balls, no strikes, with 2 down and a run home. And that was the walk. Asher walked, and then 2 hit batsmen. The 3-0. That's ball 4. It will load him back up again.
And now that brings the top of the order.
Here is J.D. Rodert.
J.D. Rodert.
So JD, swinging a strike, kid.
Good friend Dennis on the PA tonight. I had double duty on Saturday. We have fun doing it. Bases loaded. 2 out, a run in. The pitch. High, ball 1. 1-0 the count. And the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul. He had good contact on that one. Couldn't get it. And the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield spread out. Lines are open. The 1-1 is a fastball high. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out. Bases full of Olympians. And the 2-1 pitch. High, 3-1. Parker Jabot having a tough time after the caught stealing. All of this has happened with 2 out. A pair of hit batsmen and then a walk, a wild pitch, and a run home. 3-1, 2 out. Olympians lead at every base. Jabot is set, first base side of the rubber, and the 3-1 pitch. It's wide, ball 4, we have a tie game. And that is going to bring a close to Jabot's evening. Time is called. We have a pitching change. We'll take a minute and 5 and tell you who the new pitcher is after this on Snowman Sportsnet. Yes, you're hearing the chicken dance on Oregon, folks. I need to make a correction. The next time we will be with you will indeed be Tuesday, but it's Silver Creek who is here. I looked at the absolute wrong part of the schedule. Tate Ritter is your new pitcher in a 2-2 tie here in the bottom of the second inning. And here is Jackson Watkins. Let's see if he can blow this thing open. Ritter will work from the windup, and the pitch inside, and it hit him. And the Olympians have grabbed the lead 3-2. For any White Sox fan I know that's listening, this is shades of July 1st, 1990. The familiar name should be Andy Hawkins.
Number 11, Eli.
Here is Eli Tyndall. Headed for the right-handed batter's box. See if Tyndall can keep this inning going. From the windup, here's the pitch. A swing and a high pop foul. First baseman giving chase. Right fielder on the run, and he made the catch. He sure did. Out, return to the side, but the Olympians get 3 on no hits. One error and bases were left full. We go to the top of the third. 3-2 Olympians on Snowman Sportsnet and WJKS. To the top of the third we go. The Olympians have grabbed the lead 3-2. It is Joey Ortman, Sam Thompson, and Nick Pruitt that will bat against J.D. Roders. There were 3 hit batsmen in that second inning. J.D. Roder works first base side of the rubber, and here's the pitch. It's a fastball high, ball 1.
Yes. Monday night or Tuesday morning, I'm not sure which.
1 ball, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Low, 2-0. The Woodmen got a pair on 2 base hits and an error in the top of the second. The Olympians answered with 3 with no hits. Go figure. The pitch on the way. A swing and a drive towards center. Wilkinson breaking on it, and he's got it. 1 down in the third.
Yes, it was. And now that brings to the plate number 11, Sam Thompson.
Sam Thompson will head to the plate, and Bruce Marmee, my good friend, I believe he's in the Northeast. Bruce, correct me on that. He's tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. 1 out, nobody on to Sam Thompson. From the windup, the pitch. A curveball, beauty for a strike, and the count's 0-1. That was nasty. 0-1 the count. The windup and the pitch. Another one, and this is a shot towards center, and that's down for a base hit. Someone just said it here in the booth, and I'm old school to recognize it. That is a seeing eye single if I ever saw one. 1 out, 1 on.
And now that brings the point.
Their third hit of the ball game.
Fielder number 1, Nicholas Pruitt.
And here is Nick Pruitt, who was struck out swinging his first time up. Tying run at first. The pitch. Low, bounce in front of the plate for ball 1. Good stop by Logan Warren. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, and the count is 1-1. I'm the lost Met fan now in New Mexico. Okay. One ball, one strike. The kick and the pitch. A curveball. Got it. Got the call. 1-2. Beautiful pitch. One ball, two strikes, one down. Top of the third, 3-2 Olympians. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gave him a lot of soft stuff. And then all of a sudden, the JD Express whistles by him. He swings and misses. There's two down. Here is Parker Jarbeau, who was removed from the mound but will stay in the game as the DH. Roder looks at first, and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Searching for the treasure of the Sierra Madre. Nice. 0-1 the count with two down. The 0-1 pitch. That bounces in front of the plate. Runner does not take off. That'll even the count at 1-1. Great job by Logan Warren getting a hold of that one. One ball, one strike, two down. Runner at first. Parker Jarbeau at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a shot to Watkins, and it's off his glove again. Man, that ball was a rocket.
Hit you down. Go, boys. Next play. Two down. Good.
That'll bring Ever Ituarte to the plate. What's the scoring on that? Base hit. That is indeed a base hit because that was a rope. Even if Watkins had it, he wouldn't have a play. 2 out, 2 on. And the pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop, and the count's 0-1. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. It's the lost Met fan in New Mexico. Bruce Marmee is. I love it. 0-1 with 2 down and 2 on. The pitch on the way. A curveball missed outside, and the count's even 1-1.
We go, Jodi.
One ball, one strike, 2 down. Top of the third, 3-2 Olympians. And the pitch, fastball high, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 2 down, 2 on. Top of the third, 3-2 Olympians lead the Greenwood Woodmen. And the pitch on the way is low and inside, 3-1. 3-1 the count. 2 down, 2 on. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And the count is now full at 3-2. So the runners will be off at the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The payoff pitch, the runners go, and that is low, ball 4.
For the women, number 24, Maverick Hawley.
There is Maverick Pauly, the ninth place hitter. Bases full of Woodmen and 2 out. And Rodert will work from the windup. Here's the pitch. A curveball, a beauty, a strike. And the count's 0-1. One strike the count. Bases loaded, 2 down. The 0-1. Fastball. Missed it inside. And the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball. Give it to him. Didn't. 2-1.
Here we go, Jenny. Here we go. Come after me.
Be ready. Back him up.
2 balls, 1 strike. The windup and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball headed to Watkins. Go the short way. He goes the long way instead. Inning over. Phew. No runs, a hit, no errors, and the bases were left loaded. We go to the bottom of the third. Columbus East 3 and Greenwood 2 on Snowman Sportsnet. To the bottom of the third inning, and Logan Warren will come to the plate to lead off. Didn't he do that last inning? And then they batted around. So Warren will lead off the third, and the Olympians up 1. Time is called.
My Bluetooth was interfering with this. Strap on his
Possibly false information. And then Dennis adds to the laughter by saying my Bluetooth was interfering with it. Oh, gracious. The fun you can have at the ballpark. Now Logan Warren is set to lead off. From the windup, the pitch. Way outside. Oh, gave him a strike, and the count's 0-1. 0-1 the count. The windup in the 0-1. A swing and a bouncing ball headed to short, up with it. The throw to first is in time. Great play by Mason, who got it over to Thompson in time. 1 out in the third.
That brings to plate number 25, Caden Arnold.
There is Caden Arnold.
Every day looks like when you touching the chicken, you start the first. I get in that kitchen, I keep up work, I go berserk. Go right and get it, secure the city, can sing like the top 10.
One out, nobody on to Caden Arnold. Here's the pitch. High and wide, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The kick and the pitch, way outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. One down, nobody on, bottom of the third. And the pitch on the way, high and wide, 3-0. Three and 0 the count. Arnhold steps back into the batter's box. And the 3-0 pitch is a ball. So Caden Arnhold takes a 4-pitch walk.
Now that brings the plate to number 40, Asher.
Here comes Bij Asher, who scored the first run of the game for the Olympians. One out, one on. First pitch, swinging a smash up the middle. Second baseman will get to it. Throws a second. So they get no outs. Arnold headed for third. He'll make it. Asher will head for second. He makes that.
Let's go, boys.
I'm sorry. What? That's an error on the second baseman, Paulie, who tried to go to short. Threw that away. Man, oh man.
And now that brings the plate.
Here's AJ Tyndall with runners at second and third. Dennis, why are you dancing up here? My good friend Dennis, the PA announcer, is having a dance party. The pitch to Tyndall is high and tight for ball one. On that kind of play, you have to make a decision. Do you go to first or do you go to second? Normally, in that circumstance, you take the easy out at first. 1-0. A swing and a ground ball headed to Paulie again. This time he will go the way to first. A run scores, and the Olympians add to their lead. It's 4-2. Here is Marcus Wilkinson.
Now, batting for the Olympians, number 7, Marcus Wilkinson.
Wilkinson was hit by a pitch his first time up, so no official at bat. Now from the windup, here's a pitch. That is a fastball wide for ball one. One ball, no strikes. 2 out and 1 runner aboard. From the windup, here's the pitch. That's outside. It's 2-0. Nope, he called it a strike. I looked away for a brief second. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive towards center. Center fielder coming on, and he will get there, make the catch. Inning over. Olympians get a run. We go to the 4th with the Olympians leading 4-2 on Snowman Sportsnet. We are headed to the top of the fourth, but before we do that, we're long overdue. We owe you an ID. Let's pause for station identification on Snowman Sportsnet. This is Columbus East Baseball.
This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world.
To the top of the fourth inning, it is Columbus East 4 and Greenwood 2. And as we head to the fourth inning, it'll be Ethan King, the leadoff hitter, that will step to the plate. King, Mason, and Pierce, the scheduled hitters, here in the top of the fourth, as Drew Roeder works with a 2-run lead. Here's the pitch. A ground ball up the first base line. Asher will get it. He'll apply the tag. 1 out in the inning.
And now that brings to the plate number 4.
Eli Mason now steps to the plate. Clouds have come in, but no rain as of yet. 1 out, nobody on. And Eli Mason is ready. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball. Steve right in the count, 0-1. Bruce Marmy says, friends, Snowman may be the best play-by-play on the internet. Am I right? I think so. So I donated to Snowman's Road to Recovery, as that one is driven to center field. Marcus Wilkinson right there, 2 down in the inning. And Roeder's only thrown 3 pitches. Let me do his comment again. Bruce Marmy says, friends, Snowman may be the best play-by-play on the internet. Am I right? I think so. So I donated to Snowman's Road to Recovery at GoFundMe. I feel like I've done something for the day. Well, thank you, Bruce. That is very, very kind of you. 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. A swing and a drive into left field. Going back, Tyndall. He's got it. Inning over. 4 pitches, 3 outs. To the bottom of the fourth. Olympians 4 and the Woodmen 2 on Snowman Sportsnet. Drew Roeder will lead off the bottom of the fourth. It's Drew Roeder, then back to the top of the order, and J.D. Roeder and Jackson Watkins. 4-2, Olympians with the lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning, as Tate Ritter rocks and fires a fastball inside corner strike, and the count's 0-1. Thank you, Bruce Marmy, for your contribution from New Mexico. I really appreciate it, and the comment along with it. From the windup, here's the 0-1. A swing at a foul tip at the plate, and the count's 0-2. Bruce stays with me. He goes, yikes, 4 pitches for the inning. I guess I'll stop whining because my Mets go in order unless they're leaving men on base. The pitch on the way. Fastball. Missed it. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Drew Roeder at the plate to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs. They check it first. No swing, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 4-2 Olympians here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Way outside. And after falling behind 0-2, Roeder has battled back to a full count
at 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. A windup in the payoff. Strike three called on the inside corner. One up, one down here in the fourth inning. It's back to the top of the order at J.D. Roeder.
And now that brings to the plate number 1, J.D. Roeder.
J.D. Roeder stands in. One out, nobody aboard here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the pitch. That's way inside for ball one. One ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Ritter rocks into the windup and delivers. Fastball strike on the inside corner. And the count is now even at 1-1. A ball is striking out here in the fourth. The pitch on the way. A swing and a fly ball into left. Left fielder chasing it toward the line. And it falls for a single. So J.D. Roeder's aboard with one down. And here is Jackson Watkins. I believe that to be their first hit of the ball game. Chad Schrader is with us. What's up, Chad? Thanks for joining. Ritter works from the stretch with Roeder taking off. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second and safe. J.D. Roeder walked to a lead and then took off like a shot. Now you have a runner in scoring position with only one down. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1. A swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. No balls, two strikes to Jackson Watkins. He's back into the left-handed batter's box. As Tate Ritter looks in and gets his sign. And now comes set. And the 0-2. Way outside. One ball, two strikes. Chad, where are you listening from? Let us know and we'll shout you out on the air. One ball, two strikes, one down. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Third strike was dropped. The lob throw to first is in time. There's two down in the inning.
And now that brings to the plate number 11.
Here is Eli Tyndall. Chad Schrader chatting to us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Chad. From the set, here's the pitch. Smashed foul behind the plate for strike one. No balls, one strike. Two down, a runner at second. Ritter comes set at the belt. And a turn, but no throw to second. Oh, and 1 the count, two down. The 0-1. Fastball high, one ball, one strike. One ball, one strike the count, two down. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive toward left field. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. Inning over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the fifth. It's the Olympians 4 and the Greenwood Woodmen 2 on Snowman Sportsnet. All right, we reached the top of the fifth inning, and now it is time for our fifth inning trivia. And the fifth inning trivia goes this way. Name the only two major leaguers to walk off not just a World Series game, but a World Series itself with a home run. Give you the answer at the bottom of the inning. Joey Erdman will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth. I'm still rusty. The pitch. Breaking ball right there for a strike, and the count's on one. Once again, the trivia question. Name the only two players to walk off a World Series with a home run. Answer comes at the bottom of the inning. From the wind in the 0-1, a swing and a smash toward Watkins. He's got it. Gotta hurry. Got him. Good play by Jackson Watkins. Hang a star on that one. One out in the fifth. One up, one down to Sam Thompson. The tall right-hander heads for the right-handed batter's box. J.D. Roeder kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on a curveball, and the count's 0-1. Well, the guys already up here got one of them, which is Joe Carter. That was, of course, 1993. From the windup, here's the 0-1. A curveball inside, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, Vin Scully. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch on the way. Breaking ball, beautiful strike, and the count's 1-2. So Dennis has turned into Vin Scully as they talk about Kirk Gibson's home run in '88, where Kirk Gibson didn't take another at-bat in that World Series. That was the only time he appeared. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, missed it! And the count's even at 2-2. Oh, that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball wide, and the count's now full at 3-2. Of course, Kirk Gibson's home run to walk off Game 1 of '88 featured Jack Buck's call, "I can't believe what I just saw." Fastball, missed it! So a 1-out walk here in the fourth.
And up comes Nick Pruitt.
And now that brings the plate number 1, Nicholas Pruitt.
Nick Pruitt up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. And the count's 0-1. One strike to count. Rodert from the set. The one strike pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Bruce Marmy's guess would be Reggie Jackson. That is wrong. Like I said, I'll give you the answer at the bottom of the inning. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 down here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch. Breaking ball high, and the count's 1-2. Tried to sucker him in that time. And as legendary broadcaster Hawk Harrison once upon a time said, Fishhorn bite. 1-2. The pitch. Fastball. Missed it outside. And the count is now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Here in the top of the 5th. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing a tapper foul at the plate. That got a piece of Pruitt. Ouch.
I remember one time I had to ride with him to travel. Back then we played Legion ball. That was our travel. We played American Legion. We traveled all
2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. And the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. 2 down in the inning. And here is Parker Jarbeau, who started on the mound, had a rocky second inning as he surrendered the lead. And now bats against lefty J.D. Rodert with 2 out here in the 5th. The pitch, way inside with some heat for ball 1.
17, Parker Jarbeau, playing for Greenwood.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball outside, and the count's 2-0. Runner at first, 2 down. Here in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Fastball, strike right on the outside corner. And the count's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball missed outside. The count's now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count. The 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball, and it gets away. So now 2 runners aboard with 2 down. And time is called, and that will bring a meeting at the mound. Here's where we stand. It is 4-2 in favor of the Columbus East Olympians. We are in the top of the 5th inning. The Greenwood Woodmen are at the plate, and they have 2 runners on with 2 out. With Ever Ituarte headed to the plate. So the conference is over, and we're ready to get back to business.
Now batting for Greenwood, number 36, Ever Ituarte.
Ituarte stands in right-handed batter's box. 2 out, 2 on. Top of the 5th. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 1. Olympians hold a 2-run lead, but the 2 tying runs are on the bases. Let's see if J.D. Rodard can leave him there. The 1-strike pitch. Breaking ball outside. Counts even 1-1. Ninth place hitter Maverick Pauly would be next. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch on the way. Swing a ground ball headed to the right side. Jackson Watkins up with it. He'll take the long throw to first and get it. Inning over. Hit a star on that one, Jackson Watkins. And J.D. Rodard once again escapes the jam. No runs across. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Your trivia answer will come next. 4-2 Olympians on Snowman Sportsnet. This is the 3rd straight inning Logan Warren has led off. It's not.
Second, third in this.
Okay. I told y'all I'm rusty. I owe you a trivia answer. I'll get it to you after the first pitch of this 5th inning, and Logan Warren will lead off. He's led off 3 of the last 4 innings. Tate Ritter from the windup delivers. A swing and a high fly ball into center field, going back and making the catch for the first out of the inning is Ethan King. 1 out, nobody on. And here is Caden Onholt. All right, here's your answer. 2 players to walk off a World Series with a home run. You got one in Joe Carter. The second one, you got to go back to 1960. Bill Mazeroski for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I did too. I did.
1 out, nobody on to Caden Arnhold. Here's the pitch, a fastball outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And the pitch. Fastball high and tight. And the count's even 1-1. Next pitch, fouled out of play.
Right. Oh, okay. So they are actually doing it.
And the count's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count is now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball high and wide, and the count goes full at 3-2. Tate Ritter is ready. And the payoff pitch. Fastball inside, ball 4. Ritter thought he had the pitch, didn't get the call. And here's the big fella, Bige Asher.
That brings the plate for the O's. Number 40, Bige Asher.
Bige Asher heads to the plate. 1 out and 1 runner on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Asher is ready, and so is Ritter as he comes set at the belt. A turn and throw to first. And they'll take a peek at Arnhold. Throw to first again. Check on Arnhold, and he's back. Asher yet to see a pitch. From the set. First one. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. On 1 the count. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. Ritter from the set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a smash. Face it in the right field. Arnhold will make a slow turn. He'll stop at second. And they threw it behind him, and Arnhold nearly got caught. Yikes.
Sorry. Sorry.
He was stung by a wasp.
Now that brings the plate number 4.
I love being back in the booth. AJ Tinto now stands in with 2 on and 1 out. I love being back in the booth again. Ritter from the set position. Kicks and deals. Down low. He held up in time for ball 1.
What's number 10 at the plate, isn't it? Does that say 10?
Here's the pitch. That is a strike, and the count's even 1-1.
Yeah. And that's when he was on the roster, too.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A little confusion at the plate, I think. The pitch on the way is low, 2-1. And everybody's looking in because the Olympians' uniforms are white on white. They have white tops and bottoms with white numbers trimmed in orange, and we can't see the numbers very clearly. The 2-1 is outside, 3-1. Three and 1 the count, 1 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the 5th. And a step off by Ritter. They don't take a look. The pitch. Strike call right down the middle. And the count's full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ritter comes set, looks at second. And the 3-1 pitch. A 3-2 pitch is fouled away. I beg your pardon. Well, my producer tells me best. It's just going to take nothing but reps for me to really get this right. And I will. Three balls, 2 strikes to A.J. Tyndall. 1 out, a pair of runners aboard. Ritter comes set. And the payoff pitch. High, ball 4, and the bases are loaded again. Here is Marcus Wilkinson to the plate.
Number 7, Marcus Wilkinson.
Bases full, 1 out. And a chance to break this bad boy open for Wilkinson. Tate Ritter rocks into the windup and delivers. A fastball high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 1 out. Bases full of Olympians. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled at the plate, and that got a piece of the home plate umpire. Let's hope he's all right. Count's now 2-1. Count's now 1-1. And the coaches from Greenwood come out to check on the home plate umpire. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Something happened and I missed it. The 1-1. That's a breaking ball inside. A fake throw back to third. Two balls, 1 strike. Tate Ritter is ready and steps off the rubber. Next one, wide. And the count's now 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Tate Ritter, glove in front of his chest, is ready. And the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is a strike, and the count's full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ritter is ready from the windup, the payoff. And that is low, ball 4, and it forces in a run. And it is now 5-2 in favor of the Olympians.
And now that brings to the plate number 6, Drew.
And here is Drew Roeder. Now we figured out what happened. Here's the pitch to Drew. It's outside. It gets off the catcher's glove. Runner headed toward the plate, and he is 6-2 Olympians.
Fastball.
Score that one, a pass ball.
Runners at second and third, one out here in the fifth, and the pitch on the way. That is off the backstop, the high part of the backstop. It nearly bounced right back to the catcher. Here's what happened, and here's why the guys are chuckling. They thought and swore they were seeing number 10. It's A.J. Tyndall that was batting, but he forgot his jersey at home. So that's why A.J. Tyndall is wearing number 10 and not number 4 on our lineup card. Oh, to be a teenager again. Oh, to be a teenager again. And something is wrong with Ritter. He's going to come out. So good job by Tate Ritter. He's allowed 2 runs here in the 5th inning. He gets a round of applause.
Number 23, Carter Williams, now on the mound.
Carter Williams will now be on the mound. I think we'll take a breather for 65 seconds. Back after this. Carter Williamson is the new pitcher, and I'm going to beat this to the punch. We owe you an ID. Let's pause for station identification. This is Columbus East Varsity Baseball on Snowman Sportsnet.
This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world.
6-2 our score in favor of the Olympians here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Drew Roeder will be the first to face Carter Williamson, who's our new pitcher. Here it comes. Breaking ball in and hit him. So that'll load the bases with 1 out.
And now, that brings the plate.
And there's our starting pitcher, J.D. Rodert. Carter Williamson is the 3rd pitcher in the ball game for Greenwood. Now a chance to really blow this thing open. Williamson works out of the stretch, and the pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, bases full of Olympians. Again. A 1-0 pitch.
high, 2-0. We're in the fifth inning. Olympians 6 and the Woodmen 2. The 2-0. Wide, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. And the 3-1 pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, 3-1, and J.D. Roeder knew it as he started to back out of the box. 3-1, one down, bottom of the fifth. Olympians trying to blow this thing wide open. The 3-1. Inside, ball 4, that'll force on another run. How many bases loaded walks have there been in this ball game tonight? 7-2 in favor of the Olympians. And here is Jackson Watkins.
Jackson Watkins.
It'll be lefty on lefty. Williamson against Watkins. And Watkins is ready. And now so is the catcher. We're ready to get to business. 3 runs in here in the fifth. From the windup, the pitch. And that's bounced in front of the plate for ball 1. Great stop by Ituarte. One ball, no strikes. From the windup, the 1-0 is low, and that squirts away from Ituarte. It's now 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, the count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 as he missed outside. Three and 0 the count. Somebody's phone is ringing. I don't know whose it is. It's not mine. 3-0, one out, bases full of Olympians. They lead 7-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 4, and another run is forced in. And that makes it 8-2.
And now that brings the play for the O's, number 11, Eli.
Here's Eli Tyndall. There's a potential here for a walk-off. From the windup, the pitch. That's inside, ball 1. He's missed with 4 out of the last 5 pitches. Williamson from the stretch with the bases loaded, and the 0-1, it hit him! And it's now 9-2. And we may see another pitching change. Well, not yet. Someone has to get down to the bullpen to warm up, or someone's coming in right now. Williamson will have the ball taken from him. And we'll find out who the new pitcher is after this. A host of defensive changes. We will let you know what they are in just a moment. But the new pitcher is ninth place hitter Maverick Pauly. Blaine Rittmeyer is in the ball game. Here's the pitch. That's way outside, ball one, and here we go again. Maybe. 1-0. A swing and a smash, and that will creep through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Rounding third and headed for the plate, the second run, and it's 11-2. And now the walk-off run is at second base. So much for them walking it off literally.
Nice to see us.
Very solid hit. And now Paxton Thompson will run it first. And now potentially,
number 25,
here is Caden Arnholt, the 11th man to bat in the inning. And it could be the final batter of the night.
Dollar hamburgers and hot dogs. Gotcha. And popcorn. Gotcha.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes to third, throw to third, and he is out. So now there's 2 outs in the inning. Runner at second. 2 down, and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ay. The pitch. High, 2-1. Caden Arnholt at the plate. The big fella buys Asher on deck. And the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. 7 runs home here in the 5th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The 2-2 is low. Wow. And the count is now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Asher waits his turn on deck. Arnold waits at the plate. And the payoff pitch. A swing and a foul to the backstop. We'll do it again.
What do you say, kid? Let's do it.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Caden Arnold. Thompson stands at second base. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. And now we got a rundown. And tagged out, and that's the inning. 2-5-4 on that caught stealing. So they get 7 on 2 hits. 11-2 as we go to the 6th.
Paxton Thompson is now going into the game. He is in right field. Caden Arnhold is your new pitcher, second pitcher of the night for the Olympians. Maverick Pauly will lead off the top of the sixth inning.
Now play for the Woodmen.
11-2 in favor of the Olympians.
Well, yeah.
It's called baseball.
These guys have been tossing barbs back and forth around me all night. And for those of you on the live stream, you wonder why I've dropped my head a couple of times. It's because I have one here to my left and one here to my right, and they've been trading jokes around me all night. Oh, I got a Reds fan up here. Here's a pitch. Swinging a drive into center field. Wilkinson started in, goes back, got it. One out in the sixth. It'll go back to the top of the order and Ethan King.
And now that brings up the leadoff batter, number 21, Ethan King.
That's okay.
I'm starting to lose it here.
How could that happen?
Oh my.
Dennis, we've all done that. Okay. Look how many times I've messed up tonight during my broadcast. One out, nobody on to Ethan King. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive into right center field. Wilkinson going back, circles the wagons, makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs. To bring Eli Mason to the plate. As we're getting close to the end of the line in concessions, they give you the $1 call for hot dogs and hamburgers. I've had maybe 1 or 200 of those in my career. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Strike call to the outside corner. The count's on 1.
Beat him, Bo. Beat him.
And now everybody is hustling to the concession stands.
He really did run.
0-1 the count. The kick and the pitch. Fastball. Strike 2 call.
We only have like one.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the 6th inning. Dadgummit, I did it again. The 0-2. Nope. Bounce in front of the plate, goes behind the plate. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 down, top of the 6th inning. A 1-2 from Arnhold. Swinging a ground ball foul. And we'll do it again. One and 2 the count with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Olympians lead 11-2. And the 1-2 is hit inside. So far, it hit him. Jaden Pierce heads to the plate now for the Greenwood Woodmen. Greenwood scored first. They scored 2 in the top of the 2nd. But then it's been all Olympians. They scored 2 in the 2nd. Now that pickoff throw gets away, and then umpire says 2 bases. He's going back to first. Ball has not been put in play. Okay. So the Olympians get a break. All right, I'm going to peek at my friend's scorebook here. For Columbus East,
3 in the second, 1 in the third, and 7 in the fifth. That's their 11. Arnhold works from the stretch, and the pitch on the way. High, ball 1. Jaden Pierce at the plate. Throw to first, runner back. Jaden Pierce is 0 for 3. He has flown out to Eli Tyndall 3 times. The pitch. Swinging a smash. Foul. Ouch! And it caught the on-deck hitter, Joey Ortman. That ricocheted off the brick wall and ricocheted right into Ortman. 1 ball, 1 strike. As my wife says best, that hoited. The pitch. Curveball outside, and it's 2-1. That hoitses. 2 balls and a strike with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. And the Olympians leading by 9, 11-2. The pitch on the way. High, 3-1. Caden Arnhold down 3-1 to Jaden Pierce, who was 0 for 3 on the night. And the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup, and the count's full 3-2. And this will put the runner in motion. Eli Mason ready to take off. He leads away from first. He takes off. The payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Can Watkins get to it? The answer is yes. Turn and throw. Not in time. Great stop by Jackson Watkins. Over to third goes Eli Mason. And the inning continues to Joey Ortman.
Batting, number 7, Joey Ortman.
Joey Ortman to the plate with 2 out and 2 on. Arnold looks in and gets his sign. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to short. Watkins with a long throw and got him. Inning over. Whew. To the bottom of the 6th. Olympians 11 and the Woodmen 2. So there's a mama going on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we start the bottom of the 6th, and it's the big fella, Bij Asher, who can put it into this game.
Plate number 40, Bij Asher.
What did Caden do?
Here's the pitch. Fastball high, ball 1 to Asher.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
From the windup, here's the pitch. A swing and a tapper out in front of the plate. The pitcher gets to it. Throw to first is in time. 1 out in the 6th. One up, one down here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Batting for.
And here is A.J. Tyndall.
Number 9, Riker Stott.
And I'm mistaken. Riker Stott will bat in place of A.J. Tyndall. The pitch. They check it first. They say he swung. Strike 1. The 0-1 is a strike, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, missed it, and the count's 1-2. Now both sides are grumbling at the umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, and the count's even 2-2. Two and two with 1 out. The pitch on the way. Curveball. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Two down in the inning.
14, Landon Jewell now batting.
Landon Jewell now bats for the Olympians as they hold an 11-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Two up, two down. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive into deep left field, but the left fielder coming on quick. It's down for a base hit. First pitch swinging by Landon Jewell, and he rocked a solid single to left. Here's Paxton Thompson to the plate.
It's Kester, right? Yes.
Or is that?
Number 12,
Reed Kester is in. These numbers. I understand you want to be a little bit more fancy given the design age of uniforms, but go old school where the broadcasters can see it. That first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. And for everybody in the press box to see it. And everybody in the stands can see it also. 1-0 the count with 2 down, a runner at first in the form of Landon Jewell. And the 1-0, high and tight, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. With 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And the 2-0 pitch. Runner goes, throw down to second. Not in time, not nearly in time, as Jewell swipes second base. And now he stands in scoring position. That's a potential walk-off. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike, and it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, bottom of the 6th inning. Landon Jewell stands at second base. And a step off, but they throw to second, and it nearly gets away. That is just how this game has gone, folks. Locked into pitcher's duel, then the 5th inning happened. 3-1, 2 down, bottom of the 6th inning, and the pitch on the way is high, ball 4. Now to bring the 9th place hitter, Drew Roeder, to the plate.
Number 3,
Up.
for the Olympians. Logan Rager. Now back for the Olympians. 3-1.
Logan Rager stands in. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch. High, ball 1. Logan Rager at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. Landon Jewell at second base. The pitch. Inside, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 2-0 pitch. Curveball, strike, and it's 2-1. Two and 1 the count with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. Logan Rager at the plate for the Olympians. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 6th inning. Paulie's pitch. Low, strike 3 call. We go to the 7th with the Olympians up 11-2. I'll tell you why I was laughing during the break, because Victor Locke chimed in from Chicago, and he said, he writes, I should say, that sounded like it hit the doit. And he corrected himself, I mean dirt. Last chance for the Woodmen as Sam Thompson will lead things off in the top of the 7th inning. And a familiar act from great pianist and comedian Victor Borga comes to mind. And there's a fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. And Victor, I think you know what I'm going to say. Oh, she hoid. Think of phonetic punctuation. The 0-1. Fastball. Strike called, and it's 0-2. Anybody that is familiar with Victor Borga knows one of his greatest pieces is phonetic punctuation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup and the 1-2. Swinging a smash toward right and down for a base hit. Nobody out, a runner aboard.
Number 18, Sean Newitt.
Sean Newitt now stands in for Greenwood. A runner aboard and nobody out.
N-E-W-E-T-T. S-E-A-N. Yes, sir.
And to do my best Chris Berman impersonation, Sean, I knew it, is at the plate. Come on, it was obvious. It was obvious. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. Asher steps on first. Doesn't go to second. Doesn't risk an error. 1 out in the 7th. To the plate comes Parker Jarbo.
Number 17, Parker Jarbo. Strikeout. Yeah.
Jarbo is 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Steve Reich, and the count's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count with 1 down and 1 on here in the top of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Strike called, and it's 0-2. Give him the gas. 0-2 with 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. Curveball, and he waved at it and missed. Oops. 2 down. And now Ever Ituarte to the plate.
36, Ever Ituarte to the plate for Greenwood.
0 for 2 with a walk on the evening. 1 for 2 with a walk. I beg your pardon. Ituarte represents the last out, and a balk has been called.
He rocked and then came back.
11-2 our score here in the top of the 7th as a balk was called on Caden Arnholt. Didn't come to a full stop. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Strike called, and the count's 0-1. One strike to count with a runner at third. Next one's low, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Curveball right there, and it's 1-2. And the Woodmen are down to their final strike. Caden Arnholt trying to finish it off for J.D. Roeder, who is in line for the win. The 1-2 pitch, way outside, and the count's even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. A runner at third, 2 out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Arnholt trying to finish it off. The 2-2, and it hit him. And the inning continues. Tried to come at him with a curveball, and it did not find the mark. And Maverick Pauly will get it in that bat here in the 7th inning. And Mr. Pauly is 1 for 3.
25, Waylon Goodrich.
And he scored a run in the game. That came way back in the 2nd inning.
At the plate for Greenwood, number 24, Maverick Pauly.
Maverick Pauly steps in, again, representing the final hope for the Woodmen. Here's the pitch. A swing and a pop-up
First base side. Asher going, giving it a look. It's out of play. Strike one.
Come on, jump, Bosh. Stretch a little.
Go gadget.
Man, stop. One strike to count. Go gadget. Now I got that theme song in my head. Doggone it. Caden Holt is ready. The 0-1. And it bounces off the plate. Runner will come in and score. It's now 11-3. So score that a pass ball.
Yeah.
Come on.
One ball, one strike. 2 out. Top of the 7th. And the 1-1 pitch. High and tight, 2-1. Two balls, a strike, 2 down. Woodmen down to their final out. Runner at second. And the pitch. Way inside with a fastball. It's 3-1. Three balls, one strike, 2 down. 11-3 our score. From the stretch, the 3-1 is low. Ball 4. Now to bring Ethan King to the plate.
21, Ethan King.
Ethan King is 0 for 4, but reached on an error back in the first inning. 5th time he's been up tonight. Here's a pitch. Way inside, ball 1. One and 0 the count, 2 down. Top of the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, strike right down the middle, and the count is 1-1. One ball, one strike. Two down, 2 on. Top of the 7th. The 1-1. That's in front of the plate, and the runners will advance. The count's now 2-1. Two and one, the count. The wind, the kick, and the pitch. Fastball missed upstairs, 3-1.
You got Kaden right here, kid. You got it.
Kate Arnhold trying to close up shop here tonight for the Olympians as they try to break a 4-game losing streak. Next one, swinging a high pop-up. Jackson Watkins got it, and that's a winner. The Olympians break a 4-game losing streak. They go to 4-5 on the year, and your final score is the Columbus East Olympians 11 and the Greenwood Woodmen 3.
Thanks for coming out today.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in to our broadcast tonight.
as this game was played in 2 hours and 40 minutes. And so long from Olympian Field. Back with you Tuesday as the Olympians will host Silver Creek. Yours truly will be here with the call. It's set for 6 o'clock first pitch. We'll be up at 5:45 with the pregame show. God bless you, and thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.